there's so many quotes. There's so many quotes, Jennifer.
I know.
I don't know. Is that who you gonna call?
Call champion? Wait,
no,
that's not
wrong.
right. Damn it!
Local TV commercials aren't gonna cut it today. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Dojo here, Rachel. I'm Jeff.
I'm Mayhem's Muse.
And we are playing the Ghostbusters game.
Yeah.
Which is a franchise with a troubled video game history. Because there have been some good ones and there have been some really, truly, truly awful ones.
I like this art style already.
Yeah. Well, as I understand it, this is okay. So this is like it's not a direct tie-in to the movie, but it's like after or before. Or well, I guess we'll find out right now.
Oh, it's pretty.
This is the Ghostbusters thing. Oh, we're all hanging out.
Hey, girl.
Aaron and Abby are my heroes. They believed in the existence of the paranormal when it wasn't even cool.
Are those the ladies from the current movie?
Those ladies, I only had myself to look up to.
No, I don't think so.
Huh. Looks like they're still out there making supernatural herstory.
Okay, so this is after the new movie.
I recognize those ghosts they caught. They're all famous assassins.
Like
Haunted the White
Ezio.
House?
They must have stopped them before they assassinated the president.
So while they're in Washington saving the free world, we sit here looking at selfies of them saving the free world?
That's like a cool job. I get paid for that.
I'd do that, yeah. I mean, I kind of already.
Before they come back, we'll get our chance to vaporize vengeful Class 4 apparitions, too.
When you gonna call?
Guys, turn on the news.
Oh, I hate that guy. I hate him.
Your dye job, bro.
I hate him. Oh, I hate him so much. Your haircut.
Because you forgot my crab rangoon.
How can you forget the crab rangoon?
Strap an unlicensed nuclear pack on my back, and you think a wonton's gonna take me down?
Hot.
What?
They're on the scene. Sir, you were the first person to see what happened. Can you describe it to us?
There's this great big giant spiral in the rift, then ghosts starts flying out of it. You know
Whoa. Okay.
I mean, it's a stuff of nightmares.
You heard it here first, New York.
I want to see like a Ghostbusters movie set in L.A. where everybody's we've seen New York be cynical about the invasion of ghosts 3 times now.
Right.
I want to see this somewhere else. Dallas, Houston, or like Seattle.
Save your Sunday bonnets, folks.
Yep. All right, here we go.
Who do you get to play as? Who are you playing as?
I don't know. I don't want to play as Dye Job. He's
gross.
He's crappy. Kind of like Beard Guy.
Hopefully he's our red shirt.
Okay. Well,
is that Ichabod Crane from The Wolf Among Us?
I don't know.
Cecil Bolskine. Same thing.
Why did it get so quiet all of a sudden? Oh, not Gertrude Aldrich.
The worst.
Okay, seriously, like the movie isn't even out yet, and this game is
exposition.
It's just like fully referencing things that happened in that movie, I guess.
Is it?
Well, it's talking about like not even Abby and so and so could take her out, and it's like, is this the?
You're assuming that it's referencing the movie. What if it's just like setting up the scene in the game? Like,
yeah, well, maybe, but I think it's that from that trailer, the like librarian or whatever. They were in like a museum. I don't know. Maybe it's not, but. Okay.
This game is its own entity, all right? Stop judging it.
I guess.
Stop trying to make it something else.
I judge everything.
No.
All right.
Shock.
Go to Aldrich Manor. What else we got? St. Lou's Cemetery, the Wavering Hills Asylum, 13th Street Station, the Queen Charlotte, and Limbo.
I mean, obviously you have to go to either the Asylum or Limbo.
Yeah.
Obviously.
Let's see. Okay, so, all right, who do we got here? Proton Shotgun, Electroshock.
Nice.
Do we have a name here? At all? No?
Player 2.
Oh, okay. Any costumes? No? All right, what do we got?
Hey, girl.
Dual proton pistols, class grenade, dark matter.
I'd want to be her.
Proton minigun, class grenade, slime.
I like how he has the minigun.
Yeah, proton rifle, flashbang. What's a flashbang?
Oh, he's got a rifle, though.
What's a flashbang going to do to a ghost?
Scare it?
Maybe. All right, I want to be.
Of course, you're going to be big burly dude.
I want to be this guy with his big fat.
He is a ginger. I love him already.
Big red beard. I like whoever did the all this loading screen art for this. All right. First off, I need to turn on these. Oh, wait, they were on the whole time? Really? Because they weren't any. Okay. It's also I hate the way that it was like super loud at the beginning, and now I can't hear shit.
You met the previous Ghostbusters ladies.
And puked on one of them.
So now it's our turn, not to be puked on, to meet you and bring you in.
Okay.
Ghostbusters,
Okay.
Which place is this?
What's that?
Which place is this?
This is Aldrich Manor. It was the only one that was open. All the
Okay.
rest of them were locked up. Okay, when you see this symbol, activate your PKE meter. All right. Okay. Are these like cool?
Well, you didn't check the rest of the room. What if there's more stuff?
Oh yeah.
Come on now. See?
Oh, what the hell even was that?
I
Slime
don't know.
powers
It's shiny. I'm assuming it's something good.
Okay. Treasures.
Maybe that's health, mana.
Maybe.
I don't know. Something.
I got 600 of it, whatever it is.
Woo.
600 green goop. All right, let's just go over here.
Maybe that's
How do I
energy
shoot
for
this?
your plasma gun thing.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. Look at that Gatling. Hot.
Firing your weapon generates heat. Press R1 to prevent. So that's reload. Okay. All right.
So she said.
So, what are your thoughts on the original Ghostbusters, Jennifer?
I liked them.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, there is only Zool.
Yeah.
Hot.
What about Ghostbusters 2?
I really liked the whole primordial ooze taking over the city, weird creepy dude in the painting business. I dug it.
Vigo the Carpathian.
Yes, he was hot.
I don't know.
He was all dark and broody, and that really does it for me in a guy.
I feel like there's a lot of Ghostbusters 2 apologists out there because that movie was okay, but it wasn't anywhere near as good as this first Ghostbusters. Oh shit!
I mean, I
Doom
think
skulls.
they're very different.
Yeah.
Kind of like the first and second Indiana Jones movies are just very different. They cater to a different audience, I think.
Yeah, that's the thing is I remember like as a youngster, as a young man of back in the 1860s, that Temple of Doom was pretty universally reviled
Because it was gross.
Yeah.
I mean,
gross.
with the exception of Charlie, wasn't that her name, Charlie? Whatever the chick in the movie was.
that? No.
It was
like
some
a-
dude's name.
Yeah,
right?
it was a guy's name.
Charlie, Henry, Carrie, whatever. Anyway,
wow,
her
that's gonna
dress
drive
at
me
the very
fucking nuts.
beginning with the gloves and the sequins and the red, hot. Hated her. She was atrocious. I loathed her in that movie. She was the usual, like, if you watch a movie and you love everything about it except one character, so you're like, if I had to bump off a character to replace and make this movie infinitely better, this is who I would.
What about Short Round
She
though?
would be her. I love him.
Yeah?
He's great. He made that movie. Honestly, he made the movie.
God, what the hell is her name? Mickey? It's like, yeah, it's some dude's name. I don't know what it is.
Mickey?
God
I've
damn
got
it.
to know.
Found one of Rowan's ghostly devices. What? This guy's got ghostly devices in his house? Collect one of these for bonus ecto points. Okay, I don't know what ecto points are, but I'll take it. All right.
That's what she said?
So yeah, I feel like the last Ghostbusters game. Oh no, there was one in between. There was one that came out a while back that was pretty cool, where it was like they actually brought back all of the folks, all of the original cast of Ghostbusters to do the voice for it. And it was like your character is a new guy working for like the Ghostbusters franchise. So they just call you like new guy the entire time.
Yeah.
Willie. That's her name. Willie.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Mm-hmm. That was it. Okay, so far this
What was that short for? Like Wilhelmina or something atrocious?
Wilfred.
Nice.
I mean,
Hot.
you know.
Willie. Yeah, Willie Scott.
Yeah. Oh shit! Ah, Lumiere is after me. Cut him down.
Short Round grew up and is all cute now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Oh, hey, and this is actually a parallel because Dan Aykroyd was in Temple of Doom.
Was he?
Apparently, he's listed on the cast. He played Weber.
Weber. Was he like the guy that told him what to do because we weren't in the? It was a prequel before, fucking Dr. whatever his name was and Sala were there.
I do not know. I do
it's
not
been a
remember
long
him from that
time.
movie, but he's fifth build,
Oh.
fifth from the top.
Well, damn. All I remember
Willie
is
actually at the top, and then Harrison Ford.
what? Who even played Willie? What's the actress's name?
Kate Capshaw.
Oh, Kate Capshaw gets top billing over Harrison
She looks pretty
Ford?
damn good.
Oh yeah, well no.
Oh, I think she's probably had some work done.
Yeah. Uh-oh, here we go.
Spielberg. Oh, that's right.
Dun, 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 dun. No, see, that's totally the lady from the trailer that throws up on the one of them or whatever.
Huh.
Yeah,
Oh,
see, she
well,
throw it
yep,
up.
there's that.
Oh,
Yep.
shit.
All right.
Judgment.
Well, you're not always right, but sometimes you are.
Judgment. I'm not always right.
I'll give you that.
But when I am.
I mean, even a blind squirrel gets a nut every once in a while. It's fine.
what is that expression? Where the hell does that come from?
You don't know that one?
No, I've
Even
never
a blind
heard that.
squirrel gets a nut every once in a while.
No.
It's like he's
Is it a
blind, so
sex thing?
he can't normally see
Uh-huh.
the nuts
Sure.
the way that everybody else does. So
Right.
he's not at advantage, but even he can stumble around and find one every once in a while. You've never heard that?
Nope, never heard it before.
Where have you been?
Here, sitting on the couch playing these video
Apparently
games.
not experiencing pop culture and
You could-
references
God damn it. Tell me,
of things.
you can tell me what video game it was in.
It was not, well, I mean, I'm sure it was in several movies.
Damn, okay. Is she throwing, like, books at us? Is that what's going on here?
Yes.
Okay.
Or they're flying, really. This is very reminiscent of the very first Harry Potter movie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, the flying books.
From a gameplay perspective, I'm thinking it to me, it's very Gauntlet. Like, it reminds me a lot of Gauntlet or, like, Gauntlet Legends or something.
I see that.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to have, like, there's obviously going to be some kind of character progression where we use the ecto points to, damn it, dude, shoot your gun already. I reloaded it. Make guns shoot faster. Have a grenade. All right. Yeah, this is a little boring. I'm not gonna lie.
It's pretty, though.
It's all right.
I mean, that's like some dating experiences.
I mean,
Boring, but pretty.
Again, I'm going to reserve all of my full judgment until the end, until we've been playing this game for an hour, at which point I will probably never play it ever again in my entire life. But
Probably.
this is $50.
Whoa.
That's a bit much for
Wow.
a game like this. Once a capturable ghost has his health depleted, he'll want to deploy your proton beam. Why not just start with the proton beam? While your enemy is locked on, aim in the direction of the red arrow to build your slam meter. Like
Kinky.
Let the boys be boys.
Slam.
Okay.
Yeah, I get you.
And then, yeah, you're welcome for that. You're welcome for that, everybody. Have fun with
Woo!
that today.
Yeah, bringing it back.
When the ghost trap appears, press X to throw out a trap. Okay. And am I supposed to? Oh, am I supposed to like hit this? Okay, great.
It's like Pokemon. She's going to burst right back out of this.
Oh man, I am just upset as hell
Wow.
because
Feelings.
my phone won't install Pokemon Go. I fucking hate it. And I'm not going to buy a new phone.
My phone has Pokemon Go on it, and I apparently the app just like hates me.
Yeah.
Because it won't load forever. And then eventually it'll load and then it'll be like, oh no, our servers are experiencing issues. Sorry, come back later.
Son of a
And then
bitch.
hours later I'll try again and it'll load, but it won't load any Pokemon or the location or let me look at any of my stuff.
Well, that just sounds horrible.
Yeah, so the only time I've had any luck actually acquiring Pokemon has been in the middle of the night. Like on my way back from a video stream or something at midnight. I stop in my neighborhood because there's a Pokestop a block and a half up from my house. So I drive over there and I park and I chill for a minute and there's the thing and then it freezes.
Yeah.
And I have to start it all over again or whatever. But that's the only time I've ever been able to get it to actually work. And
Well,
I've gotten like 5 or 10 Pokemon
I've
in the
just
middle
been
of the
thinking
night.
somewhere around here I have an old yellow Game Boy, like OG Game Boy with a copy of like Pokemon Pikachu edition.
Original Game Boys were just gray.
Well, yeah.
So you're talking about what, the mini?
No, well,
the first
it was,
generation
it was
of the
like,
mini, or the color, really?
No, it wasn't color.
No, it wasn't color. It was just colored.
It was post the big gray one, pre-color,
Right.
when they were making them in different,
In the
different
sizes,
yeah.
but it was still black and white.
Yeah,
or green
it's
and
still
gray,
relatively
whatever.
big. Like you got to have a
Right.
big ass like me to get it in your back pocket. Like you got to be wearing at least like a 38 waist in order to get that thing in your back jeans pocket.
Fair.
But I think I'm just gonna pull that thing out, slap some double A's in it, walk around my neighborhood, and
Okay.
pretend like I'm playing Pokemon Go. Just
I like that. Let's do it.
walk into traffic.
Let's just play Pokemon.
Yeah.
I'm down.
All right, Doctor.
Did you see that there's actually a meetup group in Austin now for Pokemon Go?
No, but our friend Grant retweeted a tweet from the Texas Department of Transportation saying,
Don't
"Please
be a dick and don't drive and
yeah,
crash
please
and
don't
shit.
make us have to make a PSA for
seriously though, don't be stupid and get people hit. Don't walk in front of streets and cars while you're Pokemon going.
How do I
be safe? It's the very first screen when it loads. It says, "Hey, be vigilant at all times. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't be a douche."
Should we go with somebody else
Let's
here?
go with her.
Which one? Her or her?
Yeah.
Her,
Yeah.
her,
Yeah.
her. Okay.
I hate that she's pink,
Pink Skull.
but whatever.
Yep. Yeah, fuck a bunch of Pokemon Go. I hate the fact that everybody in the world is playing it. It's like a video game that everybody is playing and I don't have access to. And I'm just like, I'm not going to buy a goddamn phone just so that I can play Pokemon.
And then I think I have to I have to delete the app and re-download it. I made the mistake of it asks you to sign in either with like a Google account or with the trainer program, and I didn't have the trainer program because I haven't paid attention to Pokemon in quite a few years.
Yeah.
I was a part of the original crew that collected the trading cards back in the original series, and I actually watched a tiny bit of it on TV, but not a lot of it.
Yeah.
I saw the first movies, whatever. But I collected the cards and played when I was in middle school and elementary school. And so I'm paying attention to it now for the first time, but I didn't have the trainer program. So I was just signing on with my Google account every time.
Mm-hmm.
And then last night was like, well, maybe I should just make a trainer thing so that it'll make signing in a little easier, because every time I booted the app up, I had to enter my email address and enter my password and do all that. And it got tedious because I had to do it so many times because the app kept freezing on me.
Oh, I fucking hate that.
I freaking hate it. So I was like, okay, I'll make a trainer account and maybe that'll be like one less thing that I'll have to do. Maybe it'll just let me sync them up and boom, go.
Right.
Nope. Made myself a trainer account. Tried to log into
every
it.
time.
Well, no, I logged into it and it tried to start me a new game.
Oh.
It didn't give me the opportunity to sync that up with my other account.
Yeah.
So it started a new game and there's no option to back out or to restart or
What a giant load of
sign
garbage.
in, whatever. Yeah, so I tried like closing the app and leaving it because I feel, oh.
Put some pants on, man.
Damn.
Wait, who are you guys? Did we run into like a...
Creepy graveyard zombies.
Okay.
That's the usual.
Team says slimed. Have a
This
grenade.
is like an episode of an Anita Blake novel.
Who's that?
What?
Sorry.
You've never heard of the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter?
No.
Oh my God, you
No.
would like that.
Really?
You like Jim Butcher, right? Like you like the Dresden Files?
No, I don't know. I wouldn't know.
You
That's
haven't
not
read
my-
that either?
No.
Holy shit, Jeff.
like-
People that are sarcastic and hate everyone in life but are really talented at doing the thing that they're good at? Like, what the hell?
Okay, so I think I know what you're talking about because a lot of times when I get bored and I'm looking for a new book to read, I'll go and just look at like what won the like Hugo Awards for this year because I'm all into the sci-fi.
Yeah.
And I think that it's like, I think one time I saw that like, oh, it's the Dresden Files, book 645.
Yeah, there are a
and
lot
I was
of
like,
them.
oh, dude,
They're a really interesting balance of things. It's sci-fi and fantasy together. So Dresden is a private detective who's a sorcerer.
Oh.
So he has magical abilities, kind of, that he uses to bolster his private eyeing.
Mm-hmm.
So each novel is a combination of people that are coming to him with cases he has to solve and some supernatural circumstance that he gets himself caught
like
up
a
in.
like a vampire whose wife is cheating on him, and he
Yeah,
wants
like
him
that
to
kind of stuff. And there are
Okay.
people who know about all that and people who don't, and so it's this
call
interesting
them
balance of
muggles.
things. Yes.
Um,
And he's just really dry and sarcastic and hates everything
Mm-hmm.
normally and is really jaded on life in general because some shit has happened to him because of what he does.
sure.
You
Like,
would like those
like John
books, and
Constantine.
they're
He sounds
really
like John
easy
Constantine.
reads. Kind of
Yeah.
more humorous, less fuck all of life. I hate you.
Okay.
He's just more like witty and sarcastic.
Oh, I might give it a shot. I mean, I just finished last night. I just finished up. I read Hunger Games for the first time. I just
Oh.
finished up the third Hunger Games book.
Nice.
I kind of feel like I have very mixed feelings about Hunger Games because, boy, Katniss Everdeen can be kind of a bitch to people.
Really though.
God, she
the
could-
whole time, all the time. Fuck you, Peter. I hate you. I hate you.
I love
Whatever.
you. I hate you. I hate you. I love you, Gail. I love you.
Yeah.
I hate you. I hate you. I love. It's like, oh my god. I mean,
Just
like,
pick something and stick
she's
with
even.
it.
But see, that's the thing is that it would be one thing if it was like, oh, will she? Won't she? Like, fucking just some romance. But she's like mean to her mom. Like, she's literally only nice to her sister. Like, she's mean to everybody else. Gail,
Yep.
Peeta, Haymitch, all those motherfuckers, Effie, fucking all the people in the Capitol. She hates everybody except for her
Yeah,
sister.
Katniss is kind of a douche.
But then I started thinking about it after I finished the book, and I'm like, well, this is actually like more of a, I guess what this is like more of a realistic portrayal of a normal human being and how they might react to this, of like a sullen introvert was the main character of your story. But I swear to God, by book 3, I'm just like, would you just let these people help you already?
Would you just?
The people who have been trying to help you for 2 books now, who have shown that they're nothing but nice and they're good and they love you, and could you just please for 1 second, like, just stop scowling and being like, I'm going to kill him. I'm going to kill him. I'm fucking going to kill him. That's her answer to everything. I'm going to fucking kill him.
Yep.
It's like, God damn it, Katniss. Just fucking get over it for 10 seconds.
Yeah, I think you would really like Dresden, and they're easy reads. They don't take long.
Yeah.
I can get through one of the Dresden files in, I don't know, like a day or two if I don't have all that much time.
Normally I don't read. Oh, is that Slimer? Or
Yeah, it is.
not
Looks like
Slimer?
it.
Is
It
it
looks
purple Slimer?
Weird. He's got like a bee butt.
Yeah. Oh shit! I got slimed. He slimed me.
It does look like him though. He's got the big hands. He's just not green.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh no. I see his face now. That's not Slimer.
No.
That's not Slimer at all.
So there's the Dresden Files. That's one. And then
Okay.
the other series, the one that I originally referenced, is the Anita Blake Vampire Hunter series.
Mm-hmm.
So this is more along the lines of a... I guess you'd call
Help
it
you guys.
like a paranormal romance kind of series,
Uh-huh.
technically, because later in the novels, there's so much convoluted love story. It's ridiculous, like redonkulous. But I really like the main character and a lot of the side characters. Like, the characters are really what makes that series
Uh-huh.
for me. So it's about Anita Blake in a world where everybody knows that there are vampires and werewolves and shapeshifters and zombies and all of this shit. There are actual companies that are hired as animators to bring people back from the dead
Oh, I think
for various purposes, such as somebody dies violently because of a crime. They bring the person who died back from the dead in a court proceeding to testify as to what happened and who did it, kind
Okay.
of things. So Anita Blake is this natural-born animator. She's like the best one they've ever had in their life.
Every time you say that, all I can think of is like drawing Mickey Mouse animator.
Ha!
I mean,
Kind of. She's bringing dead bodies to life.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
oh,
So she's
God damn it.
super fucking short, like 5'2",
Mm-hmm.
I think. Super chesty, long dark curly hair. Always feels like the ugly duckling, covered in all of these scars from vampire fights and being staked once and all sorts of shit.
yeah.
So she's very self-conscious about her body and her looks, but she's really fucking dry and to the point and sarcastic and refuses to take anybody's shit for anything. She's very gruff around the edges, but she has a soft side. Like, she has an obsession with stuffed penguins. She never tells anybody about it, but that's
Interesting.
what, when shit hits the fan and life is horrible and she's covered in dead bodies,
Yeah.
stuffed penguins are the only thing that make her feel better about
Okay,
life. So,
all
like,
right.
she's really gruff in most ways. Like, think Clint Eastwood gruff.
Okay.
But then
now, are we
she
talking
has
like,
her moments.
like racist yelling at a chair, Clint Eastwood, or
Sometimes.
Um,
I mean, just like that calm, cool, authoritative would fuck you up if
Yeah.
you looked at them crossways, kind of.
So,
And she
like,
does
man
all
with-
these
man with
different
no
martial
name.
arts, and she's really great with guns and
Okay.
all these different things. So at the very first book, she basically gets hired by one of the vampire lords of the city to investigate something that has happened,
yeah.
and gets drawn into this whole political upheaval with the local zombies and the local vampires and the werewolves and all these people. And she finds out that the master vampire of the city really wants to like control her, but she's not about that. And then there's this other vampire who she becomes very close with throughout the whole series, who owns this like vampire, not strip club, but like entertainment kind of shtick. And then he owns this other place called the Circus of the Damned, which is exactly what it sounds like. It's like a dark circus full of all of the like shapeshifters and
Like
weird
a
creepy crawly things.
Flea
and
circus where all the fleas have made deals with the devil.
Pretty much.
Okay.
Yeah. And then so she finds out that she's
like a
much more than what she originally anticipated. Oh, and the funniest part of it is that she's still a good Catholic girl who like goes to church on Sunday and is very chaste and uptight.
Uh-oh, shit.
Uptight.
I think I need. I'm looking for my usual fare is I want to read about people driving spaceships around, shooting other spaceships. But all
There's
of my
always Ender's Game. Have you read that?
oh yeah.
So
I've read
good.
I've read just about everything that would fall into that category, and then a bunch of stuff that is the
Oh, did you read Armor?
Tier 2. Oh, I haven't. I remember my
read
dad
that
reading
one.
that a long
It's so
time ago.
good. So good.
Okay.
Fond memories of high school. I had some really great nerd friends that suggested some amazing books to me, and the Dresden Files were actually in that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get into those until later on.
I
there were already 6 or 7 books, I think. By the
hell
time
direction
I got
is this?
into it.
Am I gonna? I need a map. Do you have a map? Video game?
No map
Do you
for
have a
you.
map? Come on, man.
Stumble around in the darkness.
Like, did I go in the right direction?
Are you still bored?
I'm I'm gonna be honest with you. This is kind of terrible. Okay, here's the thing. If this was $15, and it
Yeah.
was just a tie-in, it was like $15 and you get 20% off your ticket to go see the new Ghostbusters movie. Okay, that's fine. But like right now, it's okay. So in this particular genre, in the top-down action genre, right? We have numerous examples of excellent games, and most of those are going to be like Diablo, right? So loot-based games where you're picking up loot. You've got different characters that are coming in, like a huge palette of different enemies that all have different strengths and weaknesses that you're going to have to do stuff. Kind of keeping an eye on your health to make sure that you don't die and blah, 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 blah. But this is just really generic. Like, it's I don't know. It's not doing
So
a
it's
whole
pretty
hell of a lot.
much just pulling off of the fact that they're making a new movie, so they're putting out a game because people will want to hype it.
Well, I think it's one of those really okay. So I don't know. I'm not trying to be patronizing or anything, but how much do you know about licensed video games? About like movie and TV and property licensed video games.
In what capacity?
Like how they're made and their general reputation and that kind of stuff.
A bit. I'm learning more right now because of the film company I'm working with.
Yeah. Well, for the most part, over the years, licensed games have been generally garbage. Like they're almost always just totally terrible because the companies have to. First off, the companies that are making the game have to pay the license holder for the rights to use their property, and then that comes with a whole bunch of stipulations about like, oh, when can you say, like, what can you talk about, and what characters can you use, what characters can't you use, and what
Right.
can you refer
got to play
to?
the politic game in order to
Right.
get your content out. Yeah.
And then they also have to usually be turned around really quickly. Like for this game had to come out this week. Like let's say that this game, they were doing dev for it and they got to the end of it and they're like, this isn't really super fun. We could really use like 6 more months to polish it. And the company's going to be
They'd
like,
miss their window.
Sony's like, no, you're putting this out this week. It's got to be done. They're also usually smaller studios. Like they don't go hire a huge studio to make a tie-in game because those studios are working on their own thing. Like they're not waiting around for the companies generally don't tend to make a whole shitload of money off of these types of games.
Right.
So I get the feeling that like whoever this company is that made this, that they decide that somebody came to them and they were like, let's make a Ghostbusters game. And they were like, okay. And they put this together. And I want to be clear here. It doesn't crash. It's not a bad game. I can see that. I mean, in part 2, we're going to play co-op. I can see where it'd be more fun playing co-op than playing single player.
Sure.
But so far, it's like there's no real.
It's very one note.
Yeah, it's like a dual joystick shooter, but not a very interesting one. Each character has one weapon and a grenade, and then the ghost busting mechanism. The ghost busting part of it doesn't add anything. It just basically you just hold down a button until you push a direction on the stick, and then do that. The bosses don't seem like they're especially like well thought out or different. Like take this guy right here. We've already seen this type of guy before. He floats around slowly and throws an axe. And he might be challenging if I was playing this by myself without the AI, but he's just attacking the AI guys. And so it's like I'm just free to sit back here and hold down this one button going blink,
maybe
blink, plonk.
maybe it's expecting a slower learning curve. Maybe it's not throwing anything challenging at you right now because you're supposed to be. I mean, you play video games like people breathe. So
Well, it's true.
you already see kind of the programming language behind it. You
Yeah.
understand the basic mechanics and what translates to what as far as like game platforms go. So, I mean, maybe the audience for this game is a little younger, a little less tried and experienced.
Maybe.
An audience that would take longer to get the learning curve.
Maybe. I don't know. But
What are they marketing this towards? Do you know the age groups?
Well, I don't really know. See, because it seems to me like
Because if it's like 10 to 20,
I mean, it's
maybe.
obviously it's E for everyone because they're obviously not going to just be screaming like "fart burglar" into the
and the art style is very bright and shiny. I
Yeah.
mean, for being a graveyard, and it's colorful, so that speaks to me also in a very young audience.
Yeah.
You have to draw them in with bright, shiny colors to get them interested in flashy, bangy color things, which is what's happening here.
Yeah, I don't know. I still get the. I mean, like, yeah, sort of, but there's a certain age. Like, it kind of depends on if you're making a game that's supposed to be simplistic enough for the age category that you're talking about. You're talking about young kids, and like, I mean, they have to know that this is going to end up being picked up by. I mean, nostalgia for Ghostbusters is in full-on high gear.
True.
I mean, I don't know. I guess I could see that. But see, here's the reason that doesn't make any sense to me. If that was the case, again, this game should be like $15, not $50.
Yeah, not 50. I definitely agree with that.
Like, and I think they even had a $60 version that comes with like a voucher for a ticket for the movie.
I guess.
And I was like, okay. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe as you level up, like maybe we're just here in the tutorial, and it gets way better as time goes on. But usually, games like this, okay, so there's two games that I can think of that this would fall into the category of. If there's a dual joystick shooter, there needs to be more enemies on screen, faster movement, like Geometry Wars, to keep you on your toes and moving at all times. And if it's Diablo style, then I feel like there needs to be more like loot or
more other elements for you to interact with.
right, some progression, like leveling up while you're playing in here. Or even like just some team, like give my team orders on what to do, or because all they're doing is like
be able to play with the player dynamics.
yeah, well they're just kind of running around and then shooting. Like I can't tell them to, or I mean maybe eventually you can, but I can't tell them to like focus on that guy or like play defensively, deploy a trap.
They're just going.
Or if the characters had different weapons that you could equip, like some like Castle Crashers, or there's a whole bunch of different things that it almost feels like what you got here is a really basic game that was put together in probably 8 months to a year to tie in to the release of the movie, and that's fine. But
that's all it is.
But
and
that's
if that's
all
the
it
case,
is.
It should be definitely a lower price point.
Yeah, it should be.
I
it should
agree
be
with
a
that
full
completely.
on $20 goddamn dollars.
Maybe.
I'm also trying to figure out.
I don't know that I paid $20 for it yet. I'm picky.
I mean, I don't. Well, no, yeah. That's the thing is that I'm Jeff. I run Rage Select. I'll buy any shit that comes out. I'll buy.
I'm Mayhem. I'm choosy. I only buy a game if I can't live without it.
I bought Devil's Third and Star Ocean, and like these are games that I would never have purchased if I wouldn't even own a Wii U if I didn't run a video game channel.
I bought my first Steam games in like 6 months.
Oh yeah,
last week during the Steam sale.
What'd you get? Anything good?
What did I get? Like I got Gary's Mod, which I've been wanting for a while. I got I Am Bread.
Mm-hmm. I Am Bread is hard as shit.
I know, and I'm excited about it.
It's so hard.
I finally bought, what is it? God Save the Queen.
Oh,
that indie dev game. Yeah, my friend RT Low Zelda. That's RT_Low Zelda on Twitch. She is amazing with indie developers and indie games. Mm-hmm. She's big in the Rooster Teeth community, so she's always doing game reviews and stuff. I watched her play that for a couple weeks, and it was hilarious, and I'm really excited to play that. I bought another one, too. What did I buy? I think I wanted to buy Goat Simulator, but it wasn't on the I don't remember. There were a few I bought.
Goat Simulator's all right. I dig me some Goat. I think we played every single Goat Simulator DLC that's come out at some point on Rage Select.
I'm really excited to play that. I watched a Video Game Donkey video on it, and it looked hilarious.
Whoa, who is talking? Okay.
One of your peeps?
I guess.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, so I don't know about all this. I do want to go back and watch Ghostbusters, though, again.
Let's do it. Let's have movie night.
I want to see the new I want to see the new Ghostbusters. I just don't know if I want to... I think I want to wait for everything to calm down. I usually like to wait for like 3 weeks until a movie's already been out so that I can go and just go in an empty theater, sit there by myself, bring in, like a pot roast in a bag, in a sack.
Pot roast. Delicious. We should. I mean, we're both north now. Now that I live up north and don't live in Mexico.
Yeah.
We should hang out and like go to movies.
Yeah.
And then like roast them afterwards or something. Or oh man, we need like a mystery science theater where we just sit and lampoon movies
Yeah.
while they happen. God,
shit.
can we do
Wonder.
that?
You know, I would. It's funny because there's actually the One of Us website. It's kind of the movie side of a bunch of people. There's Double Toasted, and there's One of Us that all kind of split off from Spill in addition to us. And they, the Double Toasted and One of Us all do movie stuff. And there's a part of me that like really wants to do. Because I've got very specific horrible taste in movies, and I'd love to share that with the world so that they could just pull their hair out and look like me. That's my master plan.
Okay.
To make everybody look like me.
We could do like a crossover thing where we watch your terrible movies and you introduce them to me, and
Yeah.
I talk about how horrible they are as we watch them, and you're like,
man.
"Oh no, this is great!"
And I'm like, "No.
fuck you. Why did you do this to me?"
But no,
I'm in for this. I like it.
I love Ghostbusters. It's such a good movie. I would rank it probably in. Oh man, I've probably seen that movie. I'd probably put that in some of my top 5, top 10 at least of all time movies. Such a good movie. So quotable. I've been watching the Metacritic scores for the new one.
Yeah. How's it doing?
It's got a 64 total. That's like critic scores. So a lot of people, it seems like a fair amount of people are fairly happy with it, and then some people are not happy with it, and some people are kind of in between.
Shock.
Yeah, I'm kind of getting I don't know. There's a part of me that's wondering if it's just going to be like Spy. Did you see the Spy?
Spy.
The Melissa McCarthy is a spy. It's got Jason Statham and
I did not.
fucking what's his name? It was the last Paul Feige. Is that how you say his name? Movie. I keep thinking.
Yeah, I think that's right.
It was okay. It was like, I know a lot of people who liked it a lot more than I did, but it was all right. Is that Melissa McCarthy is Jude Law's spy handler, like back at the CIA, and then there's a thing where all the agents get compromised, and so she has to go out in the field and be a secret agent, and it turns out that she's actually really good at it, but everybody judges her because she's fat, and it's like, it was okay, except that then at the end of the movie, spoiler alert for Spy, like it turns out she's still like totally in love with Jude Law, even though he's like kind of demonstrated that he's a piece of shit, and she still like almost sacrifices everything to save it. I'm just like, learn have the self-confidence, Melissa McCarthy. You've done all this stuff.
Self-confidence in women, that doesn't happen. Who does that?
I don't know.
People doing it right.
I guess. There we go. What's our time looking like over there? I'm curious to see if this is any better in
Where do you think we're at?
2-player. Has it been like a million years or like 12 seconds? Because it's one of those two. It cannot be any reasonable amount of time. It must be either super long or we have barely just started.
37 minutes.
Okay, that's about right. Well, let's wrap it up. I want to see if this is any better when you play it 2-player. So tomorrow we're gonna go full co-op.
We got this.
But for right now, let's wrap it up. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit the like and subscribe button. If you would like to see these videos a day earlier, you can always head on over to rageselect.com where we got all kinds of good stuff. Podcast, forums, lovely comment sections that are not full of normal YouTube problems.
Patreon.
Yes.
Because if you want to see more videos and puppets and awesome things and you want us to pay our bills and not go out of business,
Yes.
we would really love it if you would donate some money to our Patreon account.
Yeah.
Or just like head over to our Twitch page and our donation link there and just pop some cash in the spare piggy bank.
It's funny because I've been talking about Patreon for a long time, and then I started saying this one thing at the end of every video, Jennifer. Somebody emailed me and they were like, so if I sign up for Patreon, like how many bonus videos do I get? Because I'll go on the show and I'll be like, oh man, sign up for Patreon. You get so many bonus videos. Well, I counted. And at this point, at this particular moment, I think it's something in the realm of like 415 bonus videos that nobody else has gotten to see. Like literally a video a day for over a year worth of bonus content that you get access to just by continuing to let Rage Select be a thing. So patreon.com/Rage Select. Also, we got some Amazon links. I don't think this is going to be, if there's an Amazon link for this, we'll do that. But if you want to buy a thing off of Amazon, find the links on our website. Use them. They're usually right below the big AAA videos. Start there, and as long as you start there, we get a piece of that action. I don't know why Amazon does it, but hey, if you're going to buy Ghostbusters on DVD or like Blu-ray or the latest Dresden Chronicles book.
Yeah.
Do it off of our Amazon link so we get a little chunk of the action. Jennifer, where can people find you all out and about on the internet?
Hello, select few. I'm Mayhem's Muse. You can find me on Patreon, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, Twitch, Steam, PlayStation Network, all of the social medias as either Mayhem's Muse or Mayhem's_Muse. I'm on everything. And if you're confused, you can just go to my Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Mayhem's_Muse, because there are links to all of the other social medias right there.
There you go.
One touch.
All right, well, we are going to wrap it up for right now, but tomorrow we're going to come back and we're going to play co-op and see if the game turns super great all of a sudden.
Hopefully.
Maybe. I hope so.
I don't know. We'll see.
So, yeah, just don't look directly into the trap, and we'll see you tomorrow.